right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Navy Only. Just wanted to keep you up to date on what's happening here. I wanted to let you know I have 2 over here that are currently producing, and I do have 5 over here that are producing. So I'm continuing to build 7 cruisers per turn. I do have a force here in the English Canal, and it has 3 cruisers and 40 men, and that's just there as a buffer. If somebody gets any ideas about an invasion, I'll have something to answer. So little defensive thing. I've decided that the 7 that are growing now, when they develop, I'm going to go ahead and send them to this theater down here. So I'll bring you up to date on what's going on over there in just a minute. So I have my 3 vassal states here. I'm not defending them with anything. Whatever develops there, I've got a man here coming in 13 hours, another man coming over here, and whatever. I'll leave it there. But I took the majority of the people there, 31 of them, took them away, and I'm sending them to this island here. Cagliari, to go ahead and take the island, and then just on their way over, and then I'll bump them on over to here. So here's what's going on so far right here. I did take over this territory, and I went ahead and dropped off, I think, like 15 guys or something, and then I had some more guys who were in the water behind, like this 11, and I went ahead and dropped them there just to have, this is the northernmost of what I'm going to take, so I wanted a nice big force there. I think there was a level 1 fortress left over. I built it up to a level 2, and then I took this next with this force of 20, 21 rather, and it's too easy. You know, I'm just raking the coast with my boats and then dropping off guys. So I've dropped these guys off, and again built up from a level 1 to a level 2. And I'm going to wait. This guy's coming at me, so I'm just going to wait. But as soon as it's time, I'm going to go ahead and move on my infantry. We'll continue the march south. I'll probably leave, say, 22 behind, so maybe I'll just move south with 100. And then once I get further down here, I'm not going to have to leave as many people behind. My main concern about leaving a lot of guys up here is that I'm exposed to all the rest of Italy's empire, which includes, it looks like, most of Austria-Hungary, and maybe even some into Germany. I'm not sure, but I think just Austria-Hungary mainly. Again, my northernmost territories that I take from him, I'm going to need to spike up pretty decently. I am leaving 1 behind here, and he's actually moving closer to the coast. You can see the dotted line, just so I can throw some cannonballs at people who come close and try to attack that. And then I'm also leaving 1 behind here. Again, I can't really attack anybody coming at him, but if they engage on the actual territory, then I can start lobbing ordnance at them. These 2 are coming over to support my attack into here. So I'm going to, the ships are way faster, of course, than these guys. And of course, these guys are further away by far. So the ships will get there pretty early on and start lobbing in shot. But before that happens, they're going to encounter this group. And since my ships are programmed with offensive, that means any enemy I come into, range with, I'm going to go ahead and start attacking. So hopefully take this 11 out as well. He's very vulnerable at sea. And of course, against a seafaring ship, he's just going to, and 2 of them, in fact, he's going to just eat it. The remaining 18 here are moving down the coast and continuing with the plan. Start shelling into Rome, and then I'll move down with, say, 100 troops down into Rome, capture it. And then it's really just a matter of rounding the bend here. I have to assume most of his, he's probably left some guys down here, but most of his military might's going to be up here. Let me just tell you this before we go, because that's pretty much it in terms of the state of the map. When he starts to get cannon, I don't know why he doesn't have cannon. I've been keeping a close eye out. But when he starts to bring cannon in, I need to be very afraid, because cannon does outrange cruisers. So because of that, one last thing before you leave, I will pull your attention over here. I am building a level 3. It says factory level 2, but I'm building a level 3 factory here, level 3 factory here, and a level, okay. Nope. Okay. I'm building a level 3 factory here, and I'm building these 2 up to level 2. And then eventually I'll build them up to level 3. Once I get to that level 3, that's when I'm going to be able to build those battleships. So if we go over to naval, we look at the battleship, you do have to have a factory level 3. I do already have the harbor. So one of my territories is building a level 3. The other two are building level 2s and are on their way to a level 3. And I believe I went ahead with the, was it this guy? Nope. It was the fish guy. Nope. Oh, okay. Neither of these. I thought I was building one of those up to level 2, but I did. I went ahead and went with both of the coals to level 2 because I can see I do have a deficiency in coal, so I went ahead and did that. All right, so that is good news though, because that means that I'm building towards here in my core industrial area. I'll start churning out the battleships. That's the goal anyway. That's the purpose of these vassal states, to get the extra coin, the extra fish, the extra resources. There's iron here. So as long as Spain doesn't want to go to war with me, I can keep those. And again, kind of PO'd me that I didn't get this, but it's just fish. But look at that, 2,642 per day. Silver I'm not getting, grr. But anyway, so that's where I stand. Moving on to battleships, I need those battleships because soon I will be outranged by cannon. In fact, again, as I mentioned, I'm not sure even why I don't have cannon. Maybe just because he's moved all of his might to the borders in Europe here. He's probably pretty pissed because he was sitting pretty here with the water to his back. And he's probably, fortifying the front here, maybe about to move against Germany, more likely against Poland. I don't know. So he may be moving cannon back towards me, but cannon are very, very slow, as we all know. However, they will get there eventually. When that happens, I'm going to have to move my ships back out of range, and then he will be open to bombard and retake his coastal territory. So, and then it'll be a cat and mouse sort of thing, because if he moves his cannon into the territories, then I can go ahead and attack with my ships, and we'll see. But that's always an interesting back and forth between cannon and cruisers. All right, guys, thanks for checking in. Again, I think when I come back, hopefully I'll have rounded the boot here and taken all of this over, and maybe even start moving over here towards this territory. And I don't think I can attack this territory, but I definitely can attack this territory from the sea. So when we come back, hopefully that will be pretty much done, or at least well underway. All right, guys, thanks for checking in. I'll see y'all next time. Adios.